Hello and welcome, this is Melsgunner, and we're back with some more Warhammer 40k Gladius. And before we get started, there is one thing that I'd like to take a look at, and that is our new unit here. I haven't yet looked at it, I want to see what its attributes are. So it has a range from 2 to 6, so I'm assuming it can't attack anything that's next to it, so that's important to note. And otherwise, let's see what we've got. Barrage requires no line of sight, well, that's what I expected. Large blast scales the damage with the group size of the target unit. Ordnance increases the armor penetration against vehicles, not usable by infantry after moving. Okay. Not really sure 100% what that means. Maybe we can't move and fire. It says not usable by infantry after moving. This isn't infantry, so maybe we can move and fire. I guess we'll find out once we get going. This thing can move rather fast, though, I'm noting. Okay, well, why don't we give it a try then? Let's move over here. Our range is 2 to 6, so we should be in range of, heck, even probably the city. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so once we are able to, I mean, we don't need a line of sight, but I don't know. It's in fog of war, so I'm not sure. But let's go ahead and tell it to move over here. Yeah, so you don't have an attack command on the city, even though it technically would be in range. So we'll do 4.9 damage here, 4.5 damage here. So that results in no casualties. This results in 2 of 3. And then we could probably finish them off with my infantry. How much damage could the infantry do? The infantry could just murder this guy. So I think we let the infantry do what it's going to do. Yeah, I think we're going to end up making a push on the helicopters. So let's have this hit the helicopters. I don't know if it's all that effective considering they're in the air, but it looks like it's going to do some damage. So let's have it do that damage. It kind of looked weird because the shells look like they passed the enemy, but I guess they just have a set animation. Go ahead and annihilate these guys. Alright. So it looks like we could get up in here, but on this space there is no cover, so we would take heavy casualties. I really don't want to take heavy casualties if I can avoid it. You have full grenades, you have full grenades, you have frag grenades. I don't remember what's better on the helicopters. I think I checked this before, but I just don't remember what the results were. We'll have you move on to the outpost. That way you have some semblance of cover. And it looks like we're going to see more enemy out a little bit distance. Now, they have taken a little bit of damage. I think we're going to move this unit to support the other, because we can put up here and then we'd have clear vision. So that's what we're going to do. And then this guy's going to move into the woods here and attack the helicopters directly. Okay, so let's remind ourselves. So 4.1. Our laser guns just do, what was that, 2.6? And the frag grenades do 5.2. So that's the most, because the crack did 4.1. But still, the crack does better than our laser guns would do, unless I misread that. Yeah. So go ahead and hit them with the frag grenades. I would take out one of the helicopter things. Okay, and then we also have this squad moving up. Yeah, I'm liking the Basilisk. That seems like it's going to be very effective for sieging things. I think I was rerouting this guy to go up north to help out with the orcs. I want to keep them kind of in the same group, so we'll have them kind of move along with this squad of heavy weapons. Okay, and now we have the assault on the city here. And this is where I got a little confused before, because I couldn't really see where my movement lines were because of the green halo of the Necron City. But I think, yeah, we can move in. It might have been where I was before. I couldn't have moved in just based off of the train cost, but this guy should be able to move in here. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have line of sight if I move my heavy weapon squad in. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I do have line of sight. As a matter of fact, I have line of sight of pretty much everything here. I'm gonna go ahead and hit whatever this thing is. What is this thing? Let's take a look at this. The Triarch Stalker. Heat Ray, it's range 2. We will be in range of that. Very high armor penetration, but I don't know if it does... I mean, it does 12 damage, which is pretty decent. And then it has 7 armor. So that's pretty good as well. Ooh, this is a passive ability. Increases the armor penetration at half range. Ah, okay. Is that listed here? It is. Okay, I just didn't read it. So it's very effective against armor, and honestly, I think that's a good unit for the Necron because I think their standard units don't do too well against armored units, so this would be their main way of dealing with... Well, for example, we don't want our Sentinels to be anywhere near that because it would just, well, melt us. So let's go ahead and hit this. I think this city's also going to be able to hit my heavy weapon squad, so we may want to move into this spot at some point. Okay, we can see just about everybody that's here. You have a ready-to-go crack grenade. I think I can move in to give myself bonuses, so we're going to want to do our movement and then move our guy in for the bonuses. So I think you might as well move into the city. This will give you cover. So, as a matter of fact, it may give us double cover for being in Necron City and an outpost. So we'll go ahead and move there. So let's take a look at what our things are. I'm actually not sure if we're getting benefit of it or not. It's possible there's a limit of how many things you can see. Maybe we don't get the advantage of the city if it's not our city. Let's check that. I mean, here we're getting cover, but it's because it's a forest. Yeah, maybe we don't get the advantage of the city unless it's something attacking from outside. I'm not exactly sure how cities work, and this is where I think I made that mistake before. Okay. So if I move here, I should have that line of sight that I'm looking for. If not on this thing on the hero. These guys are probably going to want to retreat because they have taken heavy damage. So let's have them move back. Okay. I think the biggest problem is we just don't have cover to take advantage of. Where would I put my hero that would give me the best advantage? I really have a strong play for that until I move my heavy weapon squad. So we'll move them there. We'll put the hero here. We'll use that extra armor penetration ability for all of these guys because we should be 1, 2, 3 in range. So let's put them there. Okay, they're not having an attack, but maybe 1, 2, 3, they'll have an attack on the hero once we move up for that. So I am going to move these guys up. I'm going to move them over here so that we may be able to get cover later. And we get this line of sight. Fortunately, these guys still can't see anything. 1, 2, 3. I mean, they should be in range. This is one of the things with these heavy weapon squads, though. I don't know why they can't see anything. Maybe it's because they moved. Maybe that modifies the range. It doesn't say so, but... Well, in any case, I think I am still going to go for giving these guys more armor penetration with my hero. We haven't really done that yet with the hero, and I think, you know, we want to use it for sure. So... Unfortunately, I can only do the radius of 1 tile, and I think getting these guys that radius makes more sense. So we're going to tuck ourselves in here. And then we're going to use the ability. Okay. So everybody here now should have that buff. They do, right here. +2 to armor penetration. And we can see we do a lot more damage to this thing now. I don't think we're going to necessarily be able to bring it down, but we'll be able to help the Space Marines, perhaps. So, we'll hit it. I mean, it's pretty darn close. I'm gonna reserve these guys' attack, and let's see what these guys can do as far as things go. Because we do have a crack grenade available. Yeah, that's gonna take it out. So we'll do that. Okay, that unit's dead. Perfect. And we've got a strong push here. Space Marines may move, though, so I think we want to set up just outside the city. So if the Space Marines move a bit, we'll have a good way to get into the city ourselves. So this is cover as well. So we'll move here. Okay. Now these guys may honestly be better off just going in the woods here rather than going into this city tile. So I think that may be what I do. Okay, we'll have this guy move here. Trying to get into position for the flank. We'll have the infantry. We'll move up. We'll attack what we can attack, which is this. I do have to remind myself that I have upgraded the laser gun's effectiveness, which is probably seeing the results of. I guess I'll go ahead and do this movement here. Moving into here doesn't really make a whole lot of sense because this force is just going to block our line of sight if I'm understanding things correctly. So have you go that woods, and then we should be able to come in here into this woods, and this woods, and we'll be able to hit the Necrons pretty effectively. Now, we never did use our action here, but I don't really have... Oh, we leveled up. Okay. So we can get that range bonus. Well, I mean, it's unfortunate that we didn't do that before, but honestly, we didn't need it. So I'm going to go with that. Okay. For some reason, I have you queued up to go there. I don't remember doing that. But do that instead to skip it. And of course, we are going to do the damage here, but crack grenades are going to be more effective. 1.7 versus 1. Well, right now he has really good cover, so do we waste the crack grenade on somebody that's not going to take that much damage? I think we just hit him with our normal laser guns. It's not that big of a difference. We'll save the crack grenade in case he does come out of this forest, and then we'll be able to do really heavy damage. Okay, well, that's everybody having moved. And I think we made pretty good progress here against the city. I think next turn we'll be able to do some pretty devastating damage in here. Okay, this thing is there. I'm going to change you to just skip action, because I'm really not sure if this allows for an Overwatch shot. Yep. But I'm going to change it to that, so that if this guy gets close to me... You know what? Let's go in and kill this thing. This is neutral. Maybe there's more enemies around and this is a bad idea, but we would get cover. Okay, there is more enemies around. Ow. Okay, let's crack grenade him. And we're going to take more damage here. Alright, maybe this was an extremely bad idea. I should probably have used my medical kit now that I think about it. Whoops, I may have just killed that unit. But we'll try and come in and support. I should have thought about the Overwatches. How many they would get. And then we have another crack grenade we'll use. I forget how tanky these guys are and how much damage they can do. The enemy may still retreat from me, though. And we did get a captured resource, which is good for us, so... Okay. Well, let's take a look at what we need to build. So, we finished a structure. I honestly don't remember what it was. We do have an open slot. We should have everything constructed. Except we don't have any research buildings, but not sure if I get much of a bonus to that anywhere. That's kind of purposeful, because I had my industry that I was more concerned about. Food is starting to be alright, so we could acquire tiles and just acquire these, which give me food bonuses. I see no reason why not. It's pretty fast to do, so go ahead and acquire that tile. Can't build anything there, but it gives you resources, so that's nice. I mean, maybe it doesn't give me really anything. I guess this is a good way to find out, though. If we get a bonus here, then we know that that has succeeded, but otherwise, we do now need to pick research. Okay, so we could go with the Tech Priest Engineers, but at this point, I think we're pretty late in the game, and I really just want to get a unit like this out on the battlefield. So I'm going to actually go for that. We're going to go a little further along, because I do want the tanks, so let's do that. Okay. Well, I do have two areas to focus on, and unfortunately they're on opposite sides of the map. I'm going to focus down here. I can kind of see this while we do that. Oh, they did just produce another unit. They are moving up. Space Marine's helping me out there. Almost got the kill. We're definitely going to probably see these guys get melted. Yeah, they're going to die. Because this guy's going to attack me as well. So we just lost that unit. That was kind of dumb, but taking some damage here. Well. And then we've got whatever these guys are. Okay, those guys are pretty dangerous. We're attacking the city itself. Okay, let's go up north, because it looks like we've got action in the north. Okay, we almost took these guys out, probably Overwatches. Okay, so I think we could kill these guys fairly easily. Let's not focus on the orcs right now, though. Let's focus down here. But I did lose that one infantry, but we can finish off these stupid robots that have been thorn in my side all this time. We do have a crack grenade available. This should get the kill. Down you go. I don't think I would win this exchange. So I think now is kind of the time to back off a bit. Just hold my ground. Okay. We took heavy damage here. We do have units here that we have to worry about. We're not going to have our armor penetration ability available because we already used it, but we do have extra accuracy. So again, I probably want to move my units first and then later give the bonus. So in this case, I think I'm going to move my heavy weapons squad. I mean, ideally, we'd want to move them in the city here. But if I make that move, I won't be able to use them over here at all. So let's put them here. And then we'll use our other units to kind of protect them. Where could you go? You could go here. Move my infantry here for the cover. Yeah, that looks like a good move. And then we put one of the sentinels here, and then we've got accuracy bonuses to everybody. All right, let's start making that move. I'm not going to do the attacks yet. I may get Overwatch shot here. Oh, okay. I'm not sure if these guys attacked or not. Okay, you're going to move here. Commissar. Him in here. And we'll put the heavy weapons team there. Okay. I guess I might as well move you into the woods, because you get more protection there. What are these guys' abilities with their weapons? Scales the minimum damage with the hit points of the target unit. Okay, so the more hit points you have, the more damage it does, I'm guessing. Alright, we'll move in here. And I think this is a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So we've got an attack that we're queuing up here with bonuses. I'll try and maybe focus on this unit. I mean, the heavy weapon squad can only hit that guy, so that's probably what we're going to do. But in case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.